guys, tehcubedude here, and today I have a review of the DaYan 2x2. You can get the DaYan Zanchi at iCubeMart for $14.20 for both the 46 and the 50mm, and the box it'll come in is something like this. I could not find my 46mm box, but as you can see right here, this is the one you'd get with the 50. So it's just a standard DaYan, except for this might be a little different since it's a different puzzle. 2-layer magic cube, and it's a Zanchi 2x2 cube, so it's based off of the previous DaYan Zanchi 3x3. So now let's take a look at the turning. I'm going to be comparing the turning on the 50 with the turning on the Wit 2. So first let me go over the DaYan. So the turning on this puzzle is extremely smooth. It is right out of the box. It's definitely one of the smoothest 2x2s I've ever felt. But it has a very different feel than the Wit 2. Now don't get me wrong, the Wit 2 is very smooth, but it's also kind of loud. And a little bit scratchy. This just moves, it flows so well. I have no problems. It has like a distinct feel to it. And if you get it, which I highly recommend you guys do, you'll be able to tell the difference between these two. The 46, it's the same. I would recommend people with smaller hands getting this puzzle. The turning is very smooth, but the one on the 50 is a lot better because I think the 50 comes lubed, and I don't think the 46 does. So corner cutting on the 50, you can cut 45 without a problem. So it's just doing that, just like a knife through butter, pretty much. And it can do it on all sides, I believe. Yeah, so it could do 45 without a problem, and let's compare that to the Wit 2. Wit 2 can also, but it takes a little bit of force. And again, it is very loud. You could definitely hear a difference between this and this. So big difference in sound there. And corner cutting on the 46, it's the same. 50. Alright, so there are no lockups and no pops that occur on the 50 or the 46mm Zanchi, just because of how well the turning is. It's super smooth, it's like silky smooth, and everything just flows well. And in the internal pieces, nothing catches anywhere, and same goes for the 46. So now let's actually take a look at the pieces. Here we have the pieces. First, let's take a look at the core. So as you can see, the center is pretty much like a Zanchi, and the edges I could take a better look at. But it looks as if it's using like a 50 or 42mm core from a 3x3 Zanchi. And so the edges are the same as a Zanchi, except for instead of actually having an edge here, they just kind of shaved it down. So they still have the torpedo and everything. And here is the corner with all the caps on it. And this is how it fits together. And then here's a closer look at the corner. This is the stock without anything on it. And then here is how you put on one of these. You fit in, first you try and get one of them into this hole. Any of the 3 holes on the side. So there's like a little notch there. And next you kind of just slide them in. Slide these parts in. And the third one's kind of the trickiest one. I'm not even sure if this is the right way. So I think this is the wrong orientation. Yeah, so I'm going to have to switch these two. But, so that's pretty much how you put it together. And then, so after you're done, you just pop in this edge. Put in a corner. And you just snap in the last one. But I'm going to have to quickly switch these two. So there's a look at the internal pieces and the corners. Now let's take a look at the sticker quality. So the sticker quality on the 2x2s is the exact same as on the 3x3. So let's take a look at all those, the standard DaYan shades. There's only one difference, and that is the logo. The logo they use on the 2x2 is a lot smaller than that of the one on the 3x3. And I would recommend that DaYan actually make this bigger, because it just kind of looks a little awkward, like it's just randomly placed. I'm pretty sure those are not placed in the exact same spot, but this one looks a little bit lower. I think they should make it a little bit bigger, make it more fitting, And so that's pretty much all I have to say about the stickers. Let's take a look at the size of the 50mm DaYan 2x2 Zanchi compared with the 3x3 57. And then let's take a look at that compared with the Wit 2. So I think the Wit 2 is a hair bigger, or it's about the same size pretty much. So they're both the same. And if one of them's a little bit bigger, you definitely cannot tell. And now the 46, I will compare it with a 42mm Zanchi. And then also with the 57. My overall thoughts is that these 2x2s are definitely the best 2x2s on the market. Now that's just my opinion. Some people might argue that the Wit 2 V1 is still the greatest, but in my opinion, don't want any arguments in the comments. In my opinion, the DaYan 2x2 is definitely the greatest. Out of the box, it is silky smooth, and after working it in, it's even better. The turning is fantastic. The corner cutting is just, I'm just speechless about this whole entire cube. It does not lock up, it does not pop. It fits perfectly in your hands, unlike this one. I would highly recommend getting the 50 over the 46, unless you have small hands, and I'd get the 46, but the 50 is just a perfect 2x2. Perfect size, no lockups, no pops, perfect corner cutting. I would definitely recommend you guys get these two puzzles. If I were to choose one of the sizes, I would choose 50, because most cubers I would say would have hands that would fit, that the 50 would be more well fitted for. But if you know anybody who's really young and has really small hands that really wants to get into cubing, or just wants to have a cube, I would recommend getting them this 42, and along with the 50mm Zanchi, because that might fit in their hands a lot better than the actual 57. So again, great puzzle, highly recommend you guys get it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's review. If you did, please leave a like and a comment below and tell me what puzzles you want to see in future reviews. Please check out the channel of the week, they got some pretty cool videos. And also I found this hilarious channel called HowToBasic. I will put the link in the description. It's not cube related at all, but it is absolutely hilarious. I've never laughed harder in my life from that channel. So go check them out and subscribe. It's kind of a weird sense of humor, but for me it's hilarious. So again, leave a like and a comment, give me some feedback. Check out the channel of the week, check out HowToBasic, and hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.